So here I am, fitting the breast hook. Here I am, fitting the breast hook in a great position. Here I am, fitting the breast hook. A difficult fit. The problem is about, you know that curvy thing, you know how the boats have that cutaway at the front?
Yeah.
Where does that start? Here, because we need a bulwark somewhere to take load. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, it can kind of... I'm just thinking I need to make this breast hook go further in.
Then the bulwarks, then the stanchions that you can.
Well, you need to put a stanchion here, but I have to block in between here to get a bolt through to make it strong.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to cut this one more time. Because what I want to do is actually fit these in here, but I don't want them too long or else we can't get a stanchion in to be able to make the start of our thing. That makes sense?
No, can you say it again? So where do you put the stanchion, but you want to fit that and that you can't fit that between the stanchions? You probably don't need that forward stanchion though, because this cutaway can be held by that stanchion.
Yeah, but it's just where that stanchion goes. Because you don't want it too far back or else it's going to look goofy.
Yeah.
But you need enough, you know, like, is it going to go here? You know, where does this start and stop? I'm going to make this a bit smaller so it can go further in.
Well, we can have a look from down, maybe from up there.
Well, maybe have a look at the plans of the Bermudan one and you'll see maybe we can get an idea of how far back that one starts.
Yeah.
I'll just cut this. So what we're trying to do is work out where this cutout goes of the bulwarks. There is a scale on this, but in inches. But that's about 300 back from the stem, but we're still laminated in. I think basically what we're going to have to do here is have a stanchion somewhere about here. And then there's going to be a knee. This is all going to be solid and it comes up to that stanchion to make this whole area strong. Then there'll be another stanchion, you know, there, another stanchion there somewhere, and so on and so on. So we're basically just going to have to fake this until we make it, I think. We need to get our breast hook as far forward, I think, as possible.
And then the first stanchion goes straight after the breast hook.
Yeah. So I'm going to go up and fit the breast hook again and see how far we can push it forward.
Yeah.
On the breast hook. You can film this is quite interesting. So this breast hook is made up of bias bits of hardwood, so they're all opposing. So you've got a 4.5 piece here, but under that you'd have grain running that way, and then another one going that way, and another that way. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers. So the top and bottom go 4.5, but the rest actually there's one going straight across. So in all those laminations you create this epically strong piece of wood. And it's what you can do if you don't have any grown knees. And it's very simple. You could make actual knees out of this, but varnishing it would look funny because you end up with all this weird stuff on the inside.
I personally like it. It looks cool.
Oh, well, we can give it a go. It's just planks, so... They're literally just planks. This was an old school table. It was actually an old school desk.
So we make that out of the desks?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Well, it's because the planks were wide enough to do it. But now I'm going to make it shorter and shorter, I think. I'll give it a go.
So the possum piece that Matt's been talking about, it's pretty bad. I'll show you. To be fair on the possums, this is probably a couple months in the making, because we haven't worked on this area in a couple months. But yeah, they are pretty vicious, and their piss is also sort of acidic, which stains the wood, which is not very fun. But yeah, have a look at this. That is their piece.
So we've got everything painted down below. Bulkheads and the hull and all the bits and pieces that have to fit in there. Scrupulously labelled, so hopefully we can find out where everything goes again. So I'll build the settee bunk here back together, probably glue everything together and work my way up. I have to come back down to the settee to build some shelves in there so that things don't slide down next to the hull and into the bilge, because that would be annoying if you put your book in there and it ends up in the bilge. But I'll just slowly start putting everything back together and see how we go. So much stuff. This is where things get frustrating. Two pieces fell in the bilge and were forgotten about. We go on the front face of the settee here, and now we're 4 days behind because we forgot to paint two pieces of wood. So I'm going to stick most of it together I can, then we'll just have to paint these two bits and wait, I guess. one.
Can you walk me through it? So these ones are for the shelves underneath. We're building little shelves now, yeah?
Yeah, so these are little supports that go out. And then a shelf slides on top of that.
And then we have the boxes. You can stack stuff, which is awesome.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's just remember where everything goes. It's the trick.
It's always such a puzzle. Everything's so custom. So basically, you have to figure out which one goes where.
Yeah, if you get, there's a triangular, oh, there it is. Pillow there if you want it.
It's pretty comfy.
Got the hand. I love this. The old hand locker. Put the coffee up there. That'll work. Coffee can rest there.
Perfect.
There's your cup. Fitting the big laminated knee. We're thinking about the prospect of getting the deck on to stop the possums ruining our paint. Kind of ridiculous if the only reason you put the deck on is to stop the possums. But that is what we have to do sometimes. We've got to think about knees. It's a bloody monster. This helps with the mast because the mast is there. Creates a strong ring frame sort of thing here to stop any movement. Yeah, it's Very tricky to make this one. Probably a bit thick on my laminates, but gappy. Alright. There we go, don't sand it and see if it fits. It's really tricky, but something like that. Hang on, I'll just... And this has to go this way then. Another possible fit. Just here, this bit, but maybe we paint like a little strip around here.
Yep.
To make that easier.
Looks amazing. Like it's got a crazy shape, doesn't it?
Yeah, and all the bevels change on the frame
Yeah.
as it goes up.
Well, that's, you can see it, how it goes up and then it goes.
Shame, I just took too much. I just got too carried away there. So, this can also be done once the deck's off. Like that can be just easily bolted on later.
Yeah, we'll put some copper bolts in or something.
Yeah, to probably either side. We've got the copper for that, so we can do it. Just need to get nuts and stuff.
Well, if you...
That gets plugged.
Oh, and the bolt sits somewhere else.
Yeah, one below and one above. So that's two plus the bugle. But if we can, yeah, you just see this gap. If we can paint maybe like a line just down.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Put tape on it and paint around that. Okay, that's one down. What else is stopping us?